Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
तो हे गाइस, क्या हाल चाल। तो स्वागत है और एक नए स्ट्रीम के साथ। तो आज भी हम खेलें गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। तो आइए फिर शुरू करते हैं।
Running late again.
एक मिनट रुको, हम जाएंगे कहाँ जाए। हाँ, ये मिशन कंप्लीट करना है रात के 8 या सुबह के 12, पता नहीं, रात के 8 सुबह के 12। तो चलो शुरू करते हैं।
Someone to contact us this morning.
कहाँ जाने के लिए कह रहा है? ये वापस उसी जगह जाने के लिए कह रहा है। तो चलो।
That must mean there's been some progress. No time to waste. Let's head out. Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh.
Huh? Paimon bleep.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with point being. Nope. Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those traveler.
Let's see.
Lead the way.
Get back on track. Here I go. Gotta steer clear of other people. Look out below. Hup.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I'm...
Hey, you two!
Whoa!
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was...
Allow me. Gentlemen.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing.
What is going on? It's like they've although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares.
No.
Whoa!
Entered their
No.
The sea.
As you can, Susukira seem. As for Umi, they're negative, but those suppressed emotions. If it's Emira, did you notice?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emira Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emira Ichigensai. The Traveler's Dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find...
Yikes!
What's with the urgent?
Yeah.
This...
You do remember, only you don't... Just thinking of...
Please, stop.
Emira Ichi... At least...
All right.
Yeah,
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Honestly...
Don't forget! So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. Still, the last thing...
Don't worry about...
Paimon.
Alright!
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but... What the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything. Oh, wait! There's no time to... She's usually somewhere.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries, you may remember.
Aha!
Let's not lose focus.
Yeah, next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore.
Oh, and
Don't know if this
wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked, are you telling me that Emira the Hellraiser and Emira the... All right. This was the delivery address he gave to the warehouse, of course, with...
You've got a point.
I'm just glad
You mean me?
I can tell that
Really?
she is always... The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards a... Well done, you took the hint. Now...
Oh, right. Come on, let's send the...
Heads up! Whoop! Running late again. Hurry up, Brassa!
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those... So,
Sure hope so, cause...
then that confirms... So from here on out... All right.
Don't tell me they did it again.
This had better be important.
Whoa. This is not
Calm, yet repressed.
तो गाइस हम
What is
टेंपल
it,
के अंदर
Mizuki?
घुस चुके हैं।
Figured...
Nothing new.
यहाँ पर आगे जाना है। कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा ये बोलना क्या चाह रहा है। ये क्या है ये? हेलो हेलो क्या हालचाल? बहुत बढ़िया। अच्छा ये पानी है, पानी नहीं मतलब अदृश्य दीवार बोल सकते हैं हम। मैं तो डर ही गया था।
Sweet dreams!
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Stand with me!
Gather! I will have order! Behold! Know your place!
मैंने सोचा ही
Solidify!
चलो कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
Time to relax.
भाई और कितना है?
Sweet dreams!
ये तो खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा।
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Emira Chuya.
Mizuki was right after all.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective.
What is...
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have... I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. All my misery was merely a consequence of... I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed...
Oh, of course.
खाना पीना हो गया?
He must cast his...
आया है तो यार थोड़ा like
I'm sorry.
subscribe और share भी
The
करना.
soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Losing his... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's... Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe. Emotions are a negative Not only that, so do you have any...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You...
Acknowledging... But if that balance... The person you... You were dominated by... This diagnosis is going... You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Phew. I will forgive you for this offense, but you once told... Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we were...
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke.
Something's appeared.
So, my arch-nemesis has seemed to clearly you came prepared. The emotional cocoon.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was but it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume.
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never ultimately. But now,
कब तक होगा खाना भी? यार थोड़ा अपने दोस्तों के पास भी यार शेयर कर दे।
We've got to catch up to
लाइक
him.
को उन लोग भी आ जाए, थोड़ा देखे यार।
Too slow. The wind rises.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick, after him.
अरे यार, ये लिफ्ट कहाँ से आ गया भाई?
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
हाँ बोलो बढ़िया ना धन्यवाद।
Behold!
आज नहीं चलूंगा।
The wind rises.
क्या नहीं चलेगा? तेरे अच्छा मेरे अलावा और तेरे पास कोई दोस्त नहीं है। चल कोई दिक्कत नहीं कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है यार, ये कौन सा वर्ल्ड में आ गया मैं?
Whoa!
अरे
What's
नहीं
happening to the ground?
Watch out!
ना भाई, अरे आगे पीछे तो हो जाए यार। क्या हो रहा है यार? ये नीचे पटक दिया मेरे
I
को।
used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen.
We've been completely. Remember the He's turned
Eat the.
Not only is it.
Oh,
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He let us deep inside.
It's so.
That's what happened. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow.
Wait, but.
Where the light is.
अब लाइट के पास जाना है।
Quit following me.
वैसे जगह तो बहुत अच्छा है, सुनसान सा है, काला सा है। तेरे को कैसे लगा सोना? ये लाइट में आंखें हैं या हमें देख रहा है घुर-घुर?
If I say it's your fault, you shouldn't go running around.
Be careful.
अरे
Behold!
जगह मेरे को बढ़िया लगा। और बता सुन, तेरे को कैसे लगा?
You, get rid of this.
एकदम
shouldn't stay
सुनसान, कोई नहीं। ये है क्या जगह है? ये वाला मिशन भी कंप्लीट हो गया होगा शायद, छोटा मोटा मिशन जो होता है।
That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope.
हाँ ये तो खत्म ही हो गया।
The wind rises.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating the. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw,
I need to find a way. Huh. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare. A good cry can work wonders.
Are you ready to come? I'll be waiting for.
26 मिनट ही चला है, मतलब टोटल ओवर आधा घंटा चलाना है, आधा घंटा से ऊपर ही चलाना है। स्टोरी बता रहा है, कोई स्टोरी भी देख ले कैसा है। ये इस बच्चे का माँ है।
Amazing!
I thought I had found the perfect host.
He's
free!
कहाँ पटक दिया?
Behold!
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, this must be how that He's trying to turn this. This place is connected. If he succeeds,
then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down.
Maybe. If we can get close enough, dealing with this many in one go is going to.
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Squall and Fury.
Gather! Order guide you!
Bad dreams be gone!
Out of my way! My bond is strong! Shower me with praise! Time to relax.
Unsightly.
बहुत बेहतर।
Behold! Ha! Ah!
दिखेगा भी नहीं जिसने भी फोन किया है भाई।
तो यार
फोन ना करो इस टाइम, मैं इस टाइम स्ट्रीम कर रहा होता हूँ। यार
Too slow. The wind rises.
अरे यार तो जाए कैसे?
Strike a pose!
अरे रुक जा मेरा माँ।
Squall and Fury.
अरे तो ऐसे ही खा रहा है यार.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head on. The core should be just.
Why? Are these?
I just wish we could have gathered some more, which means we're running out of time.
No problem.
अभी क्या मैं स्ट्रीम करते करते खाऊंगा खाना, समझा? और यार वो सारे बातें मत किया कर, अच्छा नहीं लगता.
Turn that frown upside down.
Okay. अभी नीचे नहीं जाना मेरे को बस. नीचे पटक दी. बहुत बढ़िया. यहाँ से कहाँ पर जाऊँ? सामने की ओर.
Sweet dreams.
यहाँ से जाना है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया. एक मिनट रुक जा. एक. अरे भाई क्या यार. अरे खाना अभी खाएंगे.
Turn that frown upside down.
खाना अभी खाएंगे.
Time to relax.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is money for me. The world where I am.
Not yet, it isn't.
Turn that frown upside down.
और क्या?
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Time to relax.
अरे भाई फोन मत करो.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All the while, these repressed feelings continue. Your kind has always thrived by
अरे सोनू सोनू तो एक बार अमृत को फोन करके बोल कि वो अभी गेम खेल मतलब लाइव स्ट्रीम मैं तो आज खाना नहीं खा.
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the.
अरे सोनू एक बार तू बलराम को फोन करके बोलना. तो कॉल ना करे, अभी मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. ओके करते अभी करा.
He's growing stronger. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand, they would sooner run from reality to.
The whole reason I want. Traveler.
Hello,
These feelings. Regret. And after all, long before the power that. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
और भाई क्या बोलूं यार मैं और कुछ बोल
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Take this!
अरे नहीं भाई
Take this!
बलराम भाई फोन कर रहा था तो पता है राजनीति करता है क्या बोल चलेगा और क्या ठीक है भाई पंगा ले रहा है भाई पंगा ले रहा है
Impossible! With just one person's dream!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it!
No,
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were.
So you mean we're in.
We've got to wait.
But how?
This should be high enough. If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes.
हमें नहीं पता no लाइए ना हमें भी दीजिए एक बार भाई
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
अच्छा चलो कोई तो बोल क्या ये दोनों को बोल रहा है
Huh?
पता भाई जेरी कितनी अच्छा भाई खाना खा लिया हेलो हम तो आपको पानी ये जो लाइव स्ट्रीम में नए आए हो प्लीज लाइक कर
It's
देना
finally over.
और अपने
They were
दोस्तों को शेयर
very
कर दो यार live
delicious.
stream।
Traveler, could I pick your brain with an. If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason Wii Umekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we... Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. So I must thank, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
चलो कोई चीज समझे
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
But where are those who share the memory?
अरे नहीं यार उसमें क्या FPS ड्रॉप कर देता हम गेमर हैं यार हम गेम खेलना है
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
अरे कर देंगे भाई कर देंगे जल्दी कर देंगे
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
एक तो चीज होता है पता है एक तो चीज होता है FPS ड्रॉप करता है
To heal your body and soul.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register. What's going on? Why are there so many guests?
Oh, it looks like business is booming with it.
Morning, you two.
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who...
It could have been...
Okay.
Come on, Miko. You've always been... I admit that I feel inferior around you and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe my sense of inferiority...
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without Emera Ichigensai, an angry mob of zealots could have done some serious...
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have...
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles. But every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
सही बोल रहा है कि हमें क्या लाइव स्ट्रीम करना कल से ठीक है कल से कर लेंगे कल से नहीं कर पाएंगे ना अगला हफ्ते से करेंगे यार क्योंकि मैंने एक रेगुलर बेसिस पे रखा है कि भाई कौन सा कब कब करना है नहीं करना है ये वाला यहाँ पर है
Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi.
fast, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Wait! Yes. Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia? Huh. So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Vermont can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh? But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on, we have work to do!
Wow, what a horrible person!
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again. Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly making a ton of progress, as you saw. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like... And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunk before she spoke. Did Paimon ruin everything?
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides, yeah.
Paimon will join you.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's a proper feast. A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing? Clearly, Savannah.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Alright. Since there's candy, Paimon will I'll drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But...
Oh, Paimon total... Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find... Escoffier?
Escoffier? Could this mean...
So, who is this Escoffier, anyway?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg, before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history, after the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Bourg? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
Well, Escoffier didn't...
So that...
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants us... It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well, about that...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready? You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then, you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil.
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Excuse us?
Waiting to be served?
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her
Wait, Take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no—
Oh.
For what?
Firmo. That's the second time we've heard.
He's the chef that fell ill. He decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia. I've told you before. No one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I—
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about...
I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters, but I don't work for the whole— Besides—
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little—
That's...
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about...
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others...
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica. I can't believe— Unbelievable! I won't stand—
Wait, so
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
ऐसा क्या अगर मैं मेरा होटल में रखूंगा ना, मैं तो मेरा होटल लिया फिर भी बता रहा हूँ उसके अंदर ये वापस से उसी जगह में गया। तो भाई तूने उसको ऐसे कैसे बोला? सबसे बड़ा शेफ हूँ मैं यहाँ का। वो नहीं लगता है। नहीं बे। तो नहीं तो क्या हुआ?
Wait, she looks like... Is that a Scoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
बहुत सॉरी बोल रहा है यार। आप बोलो का तो क्या बोल हो गया भाई? आ गया भाई। माँ आ गया तेरा बैंड बजा।
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up.
Oh.
But...
What the heck?
डर गया भाई आते ही
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Firmo had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
अरे यार नेट आई यार वापस से पता है देगा वापस से
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
But please.
What the heck?
Get up, If you want forgiveness, then do—
Savannah!
That's some—
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine.
Oh.
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all knew that these days, and it's only gotten worse since we're—
Monica, You don't need to call me.
Yeah, but through no fault of your... That banquet...
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a...
They also, unfortunately...
Everyone knows that But you took all the blame. And now look at you.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, the Fluv song?
Monica, Besides...
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef? No, chef. So, you do remember who's boss. Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore. So stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has...
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy...
That's...
Ho ho! I was not expecting...
Huh? Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a...
The traditional way?
That's right! I'm talking, of course.
According to legend, the founders of the cooking contest...
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent...
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure,
Exhibit. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on...
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The...
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Bourg. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de...
Present and former?
What do you want, that old...
I want your...
I'm sorry.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared...
Savannah.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bourg, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier...
You sound surprisingly All right, then. Let's see how much... I hope you
Believe me.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the floor.
भाई बहुत चैट किया यार जाना है यार तो यहाँ से डायरेक्ट चलते हैं ना बारिश ना पड़ेगा
Osman.
Well... Escoffier only picked up on it. Okay. That's...
Oh, that? Well, back in the day, for instance, so rare, Modeste and especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Paimon's heard this kind of...
What? No, of course. Anyway, and that was it. Even then it's...
Oh!
Yes, well...
case in point. Even the gâteau...
Wait!
It did, but like I said, so as for why we get...
Oh!
Hey now, just think.
Anyway, before I left...
Could it be...
Well, maybe from...
What?
Who knows? We could spec it means vesting her in this... However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she's...
Well...
Now, if I
Well, that's...
Well, I have heard the trap.
Oh, count, even if it... I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but a kind of special... but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool! Not weird.
An inspired melange! No recipe, no problem. The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature.
क्या रहा है
An inspired melange. Off to the freezer. A little amuse-bouche. The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature.
खाना खाने जाते फिर खाना खा लेते हैं
And done. These are the flavor compounds.
Wow! Even the smell is so much...
Absolutely not. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. That didn't count. I was experimenting.
इनको बराबर में करना है कैसे करें एक आइडिया आया वापस
That didn't count.
मेरे को ये करना है, नहीं यार
That did.
क्या लिखा है अच्छा ठीक है, नो टेंशन। थ्री फोर तक यार
That didn't.
फोर तक कैसे हो ये किया मैंने कैसे होगा भाई मेरे कैसे होगा
That didn't.
पहले कर दिया कंप्लीट आगे बढ़ो
And voila! Now it's your turn. But the traveler's work was surprisingly good. That goes without saying. Still, alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. That's right, the true test of... How's it going? How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. I expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu.
Those parts. It's taking him so
Strike a pose!
क्या बनाना है
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Born Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
चावल चावल चावल
Hey, everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time.
A great way to stay energetic.
We received word it'll take place.
Oh, really? Huh.
Seems like you share.
Indeed. The criminal might. In light of this. Of course.
I noticed a.
We'll trust your. Oh, yeah. The spina di Ros. The only potential issue. You know what? That. All right. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go. To be honest, but still. Well then, feel.
I'll do my best to ensure that things. Of course. There is still a plus.
Well, that's enough of this. The operation.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat and.
All right. I'll head over to the venue now. How's been. See you in a.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
यहाँ से मेरे को लेना है चावल चावल है क्या भैया आपके पास इससे क्या करना है भैया चावल चावल चावल
Being skilled at something doesn't make it.
चावल के लिए हमें जाना पड़ेगा दूसरा सिटी ये रहा अंदर पट्टे चार ये रहा चावल चावल
Guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
और होते हैं मोबाइल का यार 14% चार्ज हो गया आप 91% कम हो गया
How's it going? Have you picked...
तो फोन आइटम चाहिए उसको
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
तो ठीक है यार तो कल फिर आते हैं दूसरा कल आएंगे एक नया और ठीक है आज के लिए बाय बाय टाटा गुड नाइट ठीक है हमारा टाइम हो चुका है ध्यान रखना अपना ठीक है सर तो सबसे बाय